Another tire problem.
Yep, another tire blown.
You can hear it.
Yep.
Why are they blowing?
I don't know. I think the first thing I need to do is, since it's on the interstate, I need to put down the rear jacks to stabilize this, yeah.
Do you need to put the orange cones out?
Yeah, I should do that.
Matthew's putting our cones out because we're on the interstate. And that tire just literally blew. So you're lowering the jacks?
Yeah, I'm gonna lower the rear jacks because as the big boys come by, it sways back and forth, and I don't want this axle to slip off of the bottle jack. So I'm gonna do that. I'm hoping that it doesn't have an in-motion lock on, because if it does, I have to go around to that side to turn that off. In-motion lock enabled. Yeah, I gotta do that. It's sensing that it's moving, so, because we're on the side of the road.
So what are you gonna do? Y'all, I am not happy at all. I'm stressed about this. They're going down now. Did you hear me?
Yes, tell me when they make contact and lift it up.
All right, they're on the ground. So you want it to lift the tire up?
I just want it to give me more stability. I'm not gonna actually lift the whole tire up with this.
All right, y'all, this is what it looks like changing a tire on the side of the interstate.
Again.
We're changing it again, but this is our first time on the interstate.
Oh, that's true.
18-wheeler can't get over.
See, that's where it goes.
Yes, you got it right. Y'all, you do not want to open up your slide on the interstate. And I'm so glad we had this experience in a big parking lot. We know how to do all this now.
And y'all, it's a known expense, but they have not aged out. These suckers are only about 3 years old, and it is not in the budget. I don't see anything in the main part of the tire. Ah, there it is.
What?
We caught a nail. You see that between my fingers? The tire was fine. We caught a nail.
He's taking the TST monitor off the bad tire and putting it on the spare tire because we want that monitored as we go down the road.
Yes, we do. All right, y'all, I just got done torquing the wheels because you never want to go down the road with unstable wheels. It's just not a good idea. And even though we have the right impact wrench for the right torque settings, you still want to double check. So I did. They're all good. They're all at 120 pound-feet of torque. Now all I got to do is clean up this mess, put the tires somewhere, get the jacks up, take the cones back, and we can leave. That's all.
All right, the jacks are up.
And I'm going to double check. The jacks are up and the spare tire hoist is up.
There's your gloves.
All right. And these aren't the only cones we have. We have the flashers and we have the blinky things if it were nighttime. We got a whole arsenal of safety equipment, and that is not getting purged.
All right, y'all, we're back in the truck. We have 99 miles until our next stop. I think there might be a rest area before that. The reason I'm nervous is because we don't have any more spares.
But that's why we're not going to move from this next spot, which is a first come, first serve, stay as long as you need to, I guess, until we have the ability to get that spare patched or replaced. We'll see. We'll let you know. All glory to God. as we say, because we had the leaky tire was on the passenger side, and we happened to be in the right-hand lane, so we were able to pull off on this side safely. We have just enough shoulder. It could have been a lot worse, and everything went smoothly, and hey, thank God we have practice under our belt. This is our second time in a few weeks, so all right, Lord, I'm done with the practice. Can that be enough now, please?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous because our last stop was only 10 miles away. This is another 100. I think the spare is gonna be fine. It's just, that's what I'm most nervous about, but I'm relying on God, because if I didn't, I would probably have already thrown up, and I'm just being honest, y'all.
So it's okay to be nervous.
Yeah.
But you should have a level of peace so that you have your wits about yourself. Nobody's gonna be any good to anybody if you're going bonkers like a cartoon character. Now, we need to get off this shoulder, because some of these people can't get over, and so that shakes us.
I just want to say one other thing. I'm so thankful that both tires, even though they blew, you could hear the air gushing out. It didn't like explode.
That's the thing, neither one did. We didn't have shrapnel everywhere or anything.
So yeah, so we didn't have any of our underbelly tore out, or what is that siding on the RV?
The flashing or whatever. Yeah, none of that got damaged, because all it is a hole in each tire. Thank God it didn't just...
We've seen some horror stories. In fact, we were staying at an RV park in Utah. This guy, I think he had a fifth wheel, I don't remember what brand, but he said he had 2 or 3 blown out tires, remembering it damaged underneath, and it was just horrible. So.
And in fact, the reason that I couldn't get over even sooner is because I had to wait till I passed all of the tire shrapnel on the side of the road. Ironically enough, so.
Alright, y'all, this is our site tour again at Islet RV Park Casino. We can go take y'all this way. We asked for a site with no trees. There's a tree again. You can see the interstate, I think that's I-25. And then right there's the railroad tracks. Here is the hookup side with our slides out. You get full hookups, you get water, 50 amp, and sewer. They have it kind of well manicured here. It's no grass, it's just like dirt and a little bit of gravel thrown in there. They have trash cans at the end of each site. Plenty of spaces. It's first come, first serve as of right now, April of 2024. They don't take reservations. We asked for no trees, you only got 2 trees.
Oh yeah, if you ask for no trees, they'll give you abundant trees. And we have a train, but it's the little, what is it, the rail hopper, or I forgot what they call it, but rail runner. It's just got like 3 passenger cars and an engine. It goes back and forth all the time.
So it just picks up people and drops them off for work. You think it runs between here and the casino, maybe?
Honestly, I don't know.
All right, y'all, here's the concrete sites. I thought we were going down here.
Okay.
So you park completely on concrete, and some of it looks gravel, I guess, where you can park a small car.
They don't look level, but they are nice concrete pads.
Yeah. All right, y'all, it's the morning. I was going to say the morning before we leave. No, it's the morning
that we leave.
Yeah, that we leave. But we are leaving, but this is happening before we leave. I know it's very confusing. There's our new tire we got from Discount Tire. We saved y'all from having to see the footage of Discount Tire for the zillionth time. So we went there, we got our new tire. Oh yeah, we didn't explain why we got a new tire.
Okay, so on the old tire, imagine this is the old tire, it had 2 nails in it. And they said those could both be patched, but they said, and I believe them because we actually saw it with our own 2 eyes, the tread was worn down. They use numbers like 4, 3, whatever that refers to, millimeters, I don't know. but it was at a 3, and they recommend getting a new tire at a 4. And I could see that this edge and this edge were both kind of gone. So we figured, let's be smart and do the right thing and just get a new tire. So we got a new one with the road hazard protection because it's an awesome coverage.
So if you're keeping count, both tires on this side are within 2 to 3 weeks of each other as far as age. And then on the other side, we got a tire replaced in Montana, which is not a year old yet. So we only have one original tire left.
Which we need to replace sometime soon.
Yeah.
So.
And then, of course, the spare is original, but we don't hardly ever use the spare. It's got a lot of tread on it. So
yes,
that's been a very good spare. We've used it twice. I don't want to use it anymore.
And we got to replace the spare eventually because it's 3 years old. And I know tires can be used till 5 or 6, but if it's your spare, you want it in tip-top shape. So. So Sean can do this, y'all can do this.
Seriously, y'all, it feels like nothing. I thought it was going to be really heavy. So does it feel the same way letting it down?
Yeah. If anything, you just get tired of cranking.
Yeah, I put my back out though. It was hard to stand up. Good morning again, y'all.
Morning.
We're heading to Santa Fe, which is only an hour away because Santa Fe's got boondocking. Albuquerque does not.
Well, there's boondocking way east of here, but
Yeah,
it's not really good for us, so not for our rig.
And that's not really Albuquerque.
No,
so
it's some other town.
And so we're doing something again for probably the 4th time. We're going straight to the boondocking spot without having scoped it out because the reason we're in Albuquerque is because the RV parks in Santa Fe are very pricey or they're very small. So according to Campendium, this site we're going to, they say there's plenty of room.
As of 4 days ago.
It's a big open space. I think there might be cows there, but it's also like some trailhead headquarters or something, but there's boondocking in there. All right, you ready to head to Santa Fe?
I'm ready.
Hey peeps.
Yo.
So we're at our boondocking spot. We found the spot to put the RV. Is it our are we jumping up and down for it? No. We kind of pulled in. It's really crowded.
I mean, there's plenty of room. Don't get us wrong. There's a lot of wide open spaces, but it's very crowded.
We actually got out and walked, and there was this perfect spot. I'm like, why is this side so empty? And Matthew checked the map. It's still BLM land or forest land. I think they kind of
right on the edge. Yeah.
And we literally tried to get our fifth wheel up in there and on that road, and it wasn't going.
It was going to hit if I went 1 inch further. So
we're going to get in the truck now and see if there's anywhere else that we could take the fifth wheel, because we don't mind going. I mean, leave the convenient spots for people that really don't want to go, or they need to be by the vault toilet, which isn't far from us. We don't mind going further back because we want more privacy and whatever, but we tried around here and it's not happening with the fifth wheel. So all right, y'all, that's what we're talking about. I hope you can see. That's just one of the spots. There's several spots like this, and there's spots worse than that. I don't understand why people leave their stuff like that.
this whole area is like this. Y'all, this whole area is like this. You see all this? The whole area is like this. It's just one big junk heap. People don't just leave a plate or a fork or something. They leave everything they own.
All right, y'all, here's another spot with tons of trash. We're just out here looking for boondocking spots, and this place is trash.
Y'all, this is going to be the next place to be shut down. There's no official warning about that, but I'm telling you, this place will eventually get shut down because you've got a lot of people here who are just permanent. And it's very easy to tell when they're permanent because it looks like they brought a thrift store with them and it's all outside. All of it. And they have huge piles of trash just all over the place. I think Sean's right. This place, and the Rangers don't seem to do anything around here. What are they doing? Tell them about Safford.
In Safford, the Rangers make their rounds like daily, if not every other day. And we've seen them make car campers leave that they think have stayed longer than 14 days.
And that's in the BLM area and the Mount Graham National Forest area, not just one or the other, but both. We've seen them, law enforcement in both areas, checking on people, probably very friendly like, but checking on people, and it didn't look bad at all. I mean, you found the odd little piece of trash here and there, but that's it. This place is like the worst part of Quartzsite you could ever imagine, and that's what it is. Not in terms of how busy it is. It's not quite that packed, but in terms of how trashy it gets.
So as you can see, there is space for you to fit in, but it's like, how close do you want to be to, like those people with the Class A's, they have open frame generator and it's been running ever since we've been here. So we try to get as far away from that because we don't want the noise.
It's a big open frame generator.
Mm-hmm. But we honestly tried to get further back, but the fifth wheel just would not go.
No, this is not fifth wheel country. So
this is what our spot looks like, y'all. We didn't make it very far, as you can see, because that's the other thing. Yeah, it's very trashy, and a lot of the good spots are already taken, whatever good spots there are, but the roads are really ruddy. So I guess we're
home.
We're staying here at least for a week. We wanted to stay 2, but we might try to move on after a week, because unless we wind up loving this place, but I don't know. I don't get the good, oh, I'm excited to be here kind of feeling, right?
Nope, this is just a stopover for a week.
Right.
And we also we don't plan ahead usually, but Memorial Day is coming up. And we don't want to be looking for a place on Memorial Day. That's 101, camping 101. Have your spot already. So we want to make sure it works out so we do have a spot already.
Right. All right, y'all, we're here in our boondocking spot, trying to get everything set up, and Matthew's rearranging the furniture. Wow, it's really dusty back there. Oh.
Yeah, it goes right up against the wall. Do you see this piece of trim? So I need to glue it back down.
All right, y'all, I can't go this way. And I can't go this way. Ugh. How far back does this door go? Not very. All right, I've squeezed through here. Matthew wants to play Speak Out like we're busy doing stuff, and he wants to play a game.
No.
What's going on?
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. We have Loctite, which I didn't know we had Loctite. It's blue, and it's for vinyl, fabric, and plastic. So flexible adhesive. So I'm going to run a bead on this wall, because I'm not going to put nails through this. It's a slide. It goes in and out. I don't want to come out the other side. So I'm going to run some of this on the wall itself, and then I'm going to push this up against it, and I'm going to try my best to keep this against the wall. There's probably a million better ways to do this, but I don't know any of them. So I'm going to do it this way.
Is it coming out?
Yes. I'm just putting little beads here and there. I don't want there to be too much. All right, y'all. I am going to take this and put the bottom part in there. So there's, oops, I touched part of it. My fingernail is now permanently glued to my finger.
It just snapped in there.
Uh-huh. Now, I've got to read itty bitty teeny tiny print on this stinking bottle to try to figure out how long I have to let this sit here for. We'll let you know if it works. Chances are this is going to work. I think it will because it's got enough surface area and it was dry and it wasn't dusty. So hopefully it'll work. I'll let you know.
So you actually found something in the RV that's not dusty in a Boondocker's RV? How is that possible?
I don't know. The bonus is I did find a cashew that I've been looking for under my chair.
He says I'm the messy one. What he didn't tell you, he said, before you turn the camera on, let me clean up my Chex Mix that I found between the theater seating.
Fine. I found the cashew and the 2 pieces of Chex Mix that I was looking for. Find them!
Don't want the peeps knowing how messy I am, he said. Alright, y'all, there's our strawberry bags. Since we're back at Santa Fe, you have to buy your bags. So we brought our own bags. We even brought a Dollar General bag into the Walmart. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because what are they, like 10 cents a bag or something?
Yeah, I'll be darned if I'm paying for a shopping bag. I'm already paying your exorbitant prices.
And we bag our own groceries. So, yep, there's that.
He said that that's probably going away by the end of the year. At this location, they might be doing away with self-checkout.
Are they going to add more cashiers? The question.
This is Walmart. Even back before they did self-checkout, they always had like 25 cash stands and like 3 or 4 cashiers. So Walmart's cheap. They're never going to make it easy for the people. So whatever they do, it's probably going to stink.
All right, y'all, let's get Matthew's reaction.
To what? Oh, so that didn't work anymore?
If y'all, we'll drop the link below. If you remember a few videos back, Matthew did some hack about, is this stupid or a miracle? Well,
turns out it's stupid. Doesn't work. Don't do it.
But I think we finally found the replacement, didn't we? You said it was in the base somewhere, so
yeah.
You can put the replacement on. We're not even in hot climate right now. We're like, it's like 59 degrees outside.
I don't know.
All right, y'all, we're back from the store. And Matthew's going to check. Yeah, he's in his socks, y'all. He's going to check the trim and see if let me move my chair out of the way.
All right, let's see if this works.
Well, it's not bowing out.
I'll take it as a victory. I'm not going to poke it too much because even though it said 2 hours and hold it or tape, it said tape it in place 2 hours. I had it wedged, so I'm going to take it as a victory. Hopefully it'll last another few 100 miles or 1,000 miles or something like that. And now I have to put, as you can see, these are separated. So I need to put these back together because when you try to move one, they just split apart.
I don't know what the word I'm trying to come up with, but I can't stand the RV being like in such disarray. We do not live like this. I try to keep it organized and orderly, and there's just stuff everywhere. I'm trying to get it, because we just moved in today, so I'm trying to get everything back where it goes. That's one of the joys of full-time living when you travel every 2 weeks to maybe a month. Sometimes every week, right?
I know, and we have a lot to do right now, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Yep.